What the heck? That was my reaction yesterday for me, but a few days for you guys. When I got to chapter 84 of My Hero Academia, because of this picture. Now, to any normal person, this picture may just look, oh, it's just our favorite characters just being themselves, right? Nothing too massive, just a giant ship that I will make a video about at some later date. But then you notice this. Now, I am behind on the manga. I will admit it. In fact, as of right now, this is my latest volume, volume 10. So, I'll admit it. It is a bit behind. But looking back at this picture, it's an odd picture to say the least. Now, this is right before the rescue arc begins. So just be aware of that. Just be aware of that as we're talking about this. So the real question is, why exactly does Midoriya have this outfit? Now, obviously, this volume is, I believe, the last volume where Deku has his punching outfit. Volume 11, I believe, is where he gets his new outfit. So the fact that he's still wearing this outfit is the punching outfit is a bit confusing. It seems like a hint at something to come, but at the same time, it's also very different. Now, obviously, the main reason that he kept this outfit is because of the fact that he didn't want to spoil the new outfit. But the fact that he has two things in this outfit really pinpoints that this is some point in the future, beyond the manga as of right now. Specifically, the cape and the knife. Now, I know that some of you may not have realized this right away, but I did. This cape is not just any cape. It is a very specific cape. This is Gran Torino's cape. So, just that on its own is a huge deal. And the knife? It's not just any knife. If you look closely, you can actually see that he has a few other things on his belt, and I'm not really 100% certain what these are. They're most likely just some extra gadgets and stuff to help him. But the knife is very reminiscent of Stain's knives. So it's kind of an interesting thing to just keep in mind, because this isn't long after the events with Stain, as well as the events with Gran Torino. But Midoriya doesn't have these. He doesn't own them at all. So what does this hint at? This clearly hints, at least the cape, clearly hints to Gran Torino dying. Now, obviously, it's possible that Gran Torino has died in the manga, but I'm not to that point yet, so I can't say for certain. But it does seem like Gran Torino would have either died or he is fully retired, and he gives Midoriya his cape, as basically saying, good luck. You have done so many good things. Take this and remember me. But the knife, why would he have the knife? Now, the thing is that from what I've gathered from the manga, or the future manga, Midoriya is going to become a little less flamboyant, I guess would be the right word, very optimistic. And that's something that is not super good. It's very likely that he could become a little bit upset, stuff along those lines. We'll see exactly what happens eventually, but that might actually be a reason why but because of the fact that he's wearing the cape, it could be part of the reason could be the fact that he's lost his second mentor. Um, we already know that at the end of this arc, he basically loses All Might as his mentor. All Might continues to be his mentor, but not to the same extent. He can't come to his rescue. And the same goes for Gran Torino. He can't come to his rescue, but he's still a fantastic mentor. And he's also going to be getting 2 more mentors soon. So it's definitely something to just be aware of. Could all of this be a huge importance later down the line? Absolutely. But we don't 100% know. It's very possible that he visits Stain thinking, why do you think that I'm worthy to be a hero? And he tells Midoriya that you risked your life for those in need. You didn't care about any money or anything like that. There's only a few heroes that I have seen that are worthy of this. And it could be a good way of referencing the fact that the Vigilantes manga is actually a thing, because he does see them as good heroes. He's a bit upset that they don't like him, but he's not going to go out of his way to kill them. And the same goes for All Might. He thinks that All Might is a good hero. He wants to save the day, so he lets All Might go. He would never try to hurt him. But it makes Midoriya a little bit more certain, and it's possible that Stain is on death's row or something because of the fact that he's killed so many heroes. So he says something a bit strange and says, I want some of my stuff to go to Midoriya. One of which would be the knife. And it's something that is a bit odd to think about, but it's definitely a possibility that Stain would give one of these knives as a reminder of who he was and that Midoriya is a true hero, when maybe Midoriya isn't 100% certain of it himself. So he says that he wants some of this stuff to go to Midoriya and some of it to go to his friends, quote unquote, that were in the Vigilantes stuff, because Kohi Horikoshi is aware of the Vigilantes manga. He actually helped the authors of that with some of the story, just being like, hey, yeah, this needs to change here. I'm okay with this, but change this here because that doesn't make much sense. And he has 100% said in each of these manga, he's given them a letter saying, great work on it. You're doing great. So he obviously knows about it. So it's really a question, though, of would he do this? Would he reference the other characters in that? I think he would, because he likes the manga. So we're gonna say that that's part of what's gonna happen. And Midoriya gets that one knife, maybe a few other things as well, as basically him saying, I believe in you. I trust you. I know that you will one day be the greatest hero. And so he's given the knife. Midoriya may never use the knife, but it's definitely something that could really help him down the line. Like, in an emergency, he could whip out the knife and it could help him save someone. Yeah, he's not one for killing people, but in an emergency, he can whip out the knife to help protect those in need. And as for the cape, it's just a memento to remember Gran Torino and just be aware of the lesson that he was taught by Gran Torino. It's also a good representation of the of the cowling. The idea of his new ability, the full cowling. But I don't know. They also say cloak, but it's in the manga, but it's not a huge deal to actually discuss that. But yeah. Anyways, guys, definitely, if you guys haven't read the manga, definitely do. There's some stuff that's only in the manga that isn't in the anime. That is really that's not super helpful, but it does give a lot of theory fodder and kind of hints at future things down the line. Even if you're not gonna read the manga all the way through, definitely just open it up every now and again and read through it. You might see something that you didn't think that you would before. But yeah. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of this theory down in the comments below. And again, because today is the anniversary, definitely go over to my merch store down in the description and just check out the 4-year anniversary shirt. That will be available till the end of August, so just be aware of that. And like I said, leave a like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and leave a comment down below what you thought of this theory. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!